number one off the list is look cool in the gym. Now, I've been in the gym many times. When I was in the army, I was in the gym twice a day. Never actually thought about looking cool the entire time that I was there.
Be manly and the legends of humanity. Welcome to the fellowship of honourable men and women role models for boys and men, because you have the power to be a man in all its glory.
Damien Andrews here from Be Manly and the Legends of Humanity. Just got a quick one for you. I found an article by Ben Kowski, printed out from the internet, but it's 15 manly, in quotation marks, things that lots of guys don't actually do. So I guess the presupposition here is that these are actually manly things that guys don't do. I just want to go through this list and actually have a look at what's actually being put forward as... It says lots of dudes, it turns out, don't fit the mold of the alpha male, and I'm very much included. Here are super manly, again in quotation marks, things that many of us can't or will never do. Now, I just want to run through that. I think I'm pretty manly myself, and I just want to run through because I was looking at this list and going, yeah. Anyway. So, number one off the list is look cool in the gym. Now, I've been in the gym many times. When I was in the army, I was in the gym twice a day. Never actually thought about looking cool the entire time that I was there. So, looking cool in the gym, maybe I did look cool, but didn't realize it. But it's certainly something I didn't strive to do. And I think if you're being confident in what you're doing, you're going to look cool anyway. Fight someone. That's an issue. Yes, I have been in several fights when I was younger, and I would have to say today that I consider myself better at avoiding fights. And if you look at, for example, the Art of War, Sun Tzu's Art of War, the first thing you do is you avoid the fight. So I don't know if that's something to be manly. The spit game, I don't even get that one. Spitting is manly? No, it's not. Don't even go there. Doing anything involving wood? Yeah, maybe. As I say, sawdust is man glitter. That could be, could go on there. Play guitar. Well, girls play the guitar too, so I don't know that that's a manly thing to do. Is it a cool thing to do? Certainly, especially as a guy. Yeah. Anything to do with musical instruments. Why is that? Why is the musical thing? I think maybe we could do a whole topic on this, but I remember when I was learning to sing, as my singing teacher pointed out, that you might actually, he pointed out to me that I might actually have, start crying for what seems like no reason, but singing connects with emotions. So, why do girls like guys that are musical? It's a deeper connection to emotion. That's a pretty straightforward one. That's number 6. Play the guitar. Manly? Good thing to do? Yeah, probably. Expound knowledge on alcohol, coffee, and cars. Yeah, I think that kind of speaks for itself. Just because coffee. Where did coffee come from? Alcohol just means you're a jerk. Unless you're talking about a refinement where that's an aficionado, fine wine, but that's both a male and female thing. So manly, yeah, I'm going to give that a bleh. Scream at the TV during a football game. Is that a manly thing to do? It's a passionate thing to do. Manly? Nah, I don't think it is. Play action or extreme sports. That's a presumption that women don't do that as well, so that just isolates that as being a man thing to do. Nah. Ride a motorcycle? Oh, well, stereotypically maybe that he falls into that category, the bad boy, maybe that's a man, but I don't know if that's a manly thing. It's a bad boy thing to do in a perception type way. I used to ride several motorbikes. I don't know if it made me more manly. Get a tattoo. Definitely, I don't have a tattoo, and I don't see that in any way as being a manly thing to do to have a tattoo. Each to their own on that one. Drink straight whiskey or scotch or pungent brown stuff. Manly? I mean, it's associated with being sophisticated, but that's probably an old world thing, like smoking was associated with being sophisticated. But Yeah, manly. Nah, chuck that. Wear a leather jacket. Leather jacket's cool. I put that in the cool category. Women in leather jackets is cool too. Manly. I don't know. I've got lots of leather jackets. Even got a Matrix one, which is really cool. Manly. I don't put in that manly category. Earn lots and lots of money. Okay. That's a manly thing to do, to earn lots of money. Yeah. I don't know. So, Mr. Ben Cassiosoy, Kassoy, if you want to look him up. This article's from 2014 too, by the way. I don't know why that popped up recently on the internet. It says nearly 10 years old. But 15 manly things lots of guys don't actually do. I would say most of those are not really manly. Certainly I don't consider them manly. Some of them are cool. Playing guitar, wearing leather jacket, that is kind of cool. But yeah, 15 manly things to do. I would, take that as, don't follow what other people say to do. Find what it works for you. That's what being manly is. Manly is being confident in your own self and doing what you feel is right, not what other people feel is right. That's really, really manly. Damien Andrews for Being Manly and the Legends of Humanity.
Before you go, you're invited to continue the Be Manly and the Legends of Humanity journey. Subscribe to our YouTube and become a patron, where you can become a courageous crusader, a wise warrior, a daring dynamo, and even an ascending avenger. Here you'll find all the tools to become a man in all its glory. We're honoured to walk side by side with you on this extraordinary adventure. Together, we're unleashing the full power of manhood, creating a better world for everyone.